Hi, this is Dr. Sherry. I'm so excited that you found us on our website. This video is going to talk a little bit about the difference between life coaching and high performance coaching. Okay, so let's start with life coaching. Life coaching is a non-credentialed or non-certified industry where anyone can kind of hold themselves out as a life coach. And the purpose is to take the average person and help them kind of overcome something current in their life so that they can get, increase their happiness or increase their success in a specific area, maybe in a relationship or maybe in kind of how they view themselves. Life coaches tend to be very general, meaning that they have the ability to work with a broad range of people. Kind of like your family practitioner. When you have a bump or a scrape or whatever, you might go to your family practitioner and to get some help. But if you have a very complicated and a very specific need, such as an issue with your heart, you're ultimately going to be referred to a specialist who's a cardiologist and is going to be able to really get in there, do the right tests, get the right specificity to know exactly what your issues are and exactly how to help you overcome them or heal you. So a life coach is kind of your generalist. Now, I am a licensed psychologist. I have over 15 years of practice in counseling and therapy and psychotherapy. And I know that there's a major difference between a licensed professional and a life coach. I'm not saying at all that all life coaches are not qualified to do what they do. I just know that the barrier for entry is very, very low. So if you are going to use a life coach, I would encourage you to be very cautious, very judicious about who you choose and making sure that they are competent to help you through your issues. All right, so that's a little bit about life coaching. Now, high performance coaching, let's talk a little bit about that. That is where I am spending all my time at this point, is high performance coaching. So how that differs from life coaching is that high performance coaching is not meant for just your average Joe. It is meant for people who have seriously high ambitions and high goals and want to have the energy, determination, motivation, resources to get there. It's not somebody that's just hoping and wishing and not doing anything about it. It's somebody that's hoping and wishing and they are ready and actively taking steps towards achieving that. So high performance coaching is going to center you around very specific habits and behaviors that we know through solid research will actually get you there. They are the habits that we know high performers use to maintain their high performance. I'm sure you know plenty of stories about people who are successful, but then along the way, they have gotten divorced, they've lost other relationships, their kids hate them. They look like they just aged 10 years and it's only been 1 year. So high performance is not just about achieving success in whatever way you kind of define that, but it's about maintaining it. So it's doing it in a way that doesn't burn you out, that actually lets you sustain it and maintain that momentum of productivity, of energy, of clarity, and of all the things that we know go into sustained high performance. So as a high performance coach, that is where we spend our time evaluating where are you at in all these habits? How can we help you increase the habits? The habits are not magic necessarily, but the culmination of putting them all into practice does almost create a magical effect. They're very symbiotic. When you get one dialed in, it automatically helps you do the others. The other thing is that high performance coaching, if you are going to get anything out of the coaching, you actually have to put action out there. This isn't something where it's like me talking to you and you're passively absorbing this and things are going to change. We worked collaboratively together to help you implement and get action on the things that we know work. So if you are in the market, if you are not the average Joe or average Jill, and you have the energy, the time, and the desire to really get some serious momentum on your goals, whether they're business goals, whether they're more personal life goals, because these habits are applicable across the spectrum. You will get success in every area of your life. So if that's where you're at, you are really ready to take action. I kind of think that high performance coaching is probably more up your alley than just plain old life coaching. So as my experience as a psychologist, you want to know what you're getting into, and you want to get into it with somebody who has a proven track record, who has demonstrated they have a high level of competence, and they've been doing this for a while. And am I going to be the it person for everyone? No, not at all. There are some people that I would not gel with, and I wouldn't, I would not be their best coach, even a high performance coach. But there are some people that really connect well with me, who are motivated for growth all the time. That's my jam. In my own personal life, I am always thinking about, how do I grow? How do I improve? How do I use this life circumstance that just happened to solidify who I am, to help me continue to build my character and integrity? So if that sounds like you, I would love to work with you. Please contact me. My email is drsherryfluellen@gmail.com. You can also read a little bit more about me on our website at TitanEliteCoaching.com. So I hope this was valuable to you about the difference between life coaching and high performance coaching. You might need one more than the other. I just want you to make sure that you are clear on what your needs are right now. So I hope you have a wonderful day. Thank you.